When you feel it, go for it. I have spoken about this before, so I won't make this video too long at all. I was reminded of this, how very important and freeing and a part of our growth it is to be ourselves. And what I've discovered lately is that a big part of us actually developing and becoming ourselves is allowing ourselves to be as we are. And I know that there's probably a handful of you that are like, oh my goodness, I've heard this whole thing before. Be yourself, be who you are, be present, yada, yada. And the reason that you hear it so often is because it is so much easier to say than it is to do. And I invite you and feel like I've been saying this a lot lately. I invite you to take my 40 years of experience of really trying to fit myself into a box wherein I'm actually meant to go play over there in the, stars or something. And I'm saying that not to be fantastical about it so much as to realize that, for example, let's take school. They put us through a specific system, the schooling system, and if, you don't learn in that way, then you kind of slip through the holes and your education might have some holes in it, for lack of another way to say that, right? And in the same way, your experience with life experience is really the biggest teacher of all. And until or unless, this is the real point of this, until or unless you allow yourself to explore what it's like to authentically be yourself, to express, and oh my goodness, can I encourage you to please feel your emotions? I know that's also oversaid. And also, I'm intimately learning, for someone who is actually pretty in touch with their feelings, I'm still very much learning how to hold space for so many things. To go easy on yourself, and that if you feel an urge to do something, to do it, barring that it doesn't hurt anyone or anything. Do the thing. And I know I say this a lot now, and it's because it's something that I'm reinforcing for myself and for those of you who are wanting to rewire your brains positively to turn this thing into your greatest, best friend. Because as I've said before, you can allow this up here to be like a very grueling master. And actually, as I'm learning, and this is a whole other thing that I will do a video about soon, it turns out that where I was going wrong was essentially in my manifesting. And if this is you, let me help you and save you here. Where I was essentially going very, very much wrong was I was trying to organize it all, essentially. I was trying to build, structure, and organize and plan my destiny. And the funny part about that is that it is literally up to us, and until or unless we just begin to allow that our true purpose, calling, all the things that we're meant to do come through. So don't be afraid to be yourself. I don't know if you could hear that thunder. Changes are coming. Have the audacity to be yourself thoroughly and to feel those things, to cry when you see something sad, to feel blissfully happy when you feel happy, to really be present in the moment. It's shocking how much choice we have. And what's really wild about this life is all that really matters is what you believe. So fill yourself with the good things. Turn your mind into your best friend, because there's no point, I can tell you, having lived 40 odd years of my life as essentially my enemy, that it's not going to take you anywhere. Here's the real kicker of it all though. You're genuinely here to express whatever it is in your heart and soul, whatever your genetic makeup. You have a whole thing that you're here to do. And the minute that you allow yourself to even start taking the tiniest steps as your full, true self, unbridled, it's such an amazing feeling. And it's something that I invite you to do more and more, because you deserve it. You, whoever you are, literally you, my friend, you are here on earth incarnated, and you deserve more than anything to experience your most blissful life. So when you drift off to sleep tonight, and here's a suggestion and a tip, one of the most impactful things that I've learned lately that you can do for yourself is, before you go to sleep, if you haven't already heard this, wipe away whatever's happened for the day and allow yourself to be role-less, genderless, positive, just your energy. And then envision your best life, the life that would feel the best for you, and fully allow yourself, I know this is not easy, so it's a practice, allow yourself to feel what that actually feels like. That life, that is yours, that you deserve and you are actually attracting right now. So as you drift off to sleep at night, know that this reality is yours and feel that safety, that calm, that assurance, that trust and knowing that your dreams are yours alone and they are coming no matter what. So why not have fun and why not be free? I lived too long in a cage and I don't want you to live your life caged, especially if you happen to be younger than me. My goodness. I apologize if this has been too long of a waffle. Passionately wanted to share that if you feel called to do something, anything, and even there's a snowball's chance it'll help yourself or anyone, go and do it. With that, I do hope that you have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day or night whenever you're seeing this. If you know anyone that this would help, please do share it with them. Subscribe, as that really helps me out as a content creator to get these messages out there to the public who needs to hear them. And last but not least, if you, my gorgeous spirit soul, need any support or coaching, please don't hesitate to reach out at this email address, where it will be my pleasure to serve you in whatever way I can. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day, and I will see you cats in the next video. Namaste, much love, and stay healthy. Bye. But I be because, and this day or night